guys, Amber here. I hope you guys are enjoying the fall season. We just got some cool weather coming our way, and I imagine you guys are as well. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year. I just love the chilly weather and being able to put on the sweaters and the scarves and all that type of thing. That's my favorite type of fashion, and I love wearing it. But one thing about fall does tell us that Nationals is over. It's been a couple of months since you've been crowned. It's probably all sunk in. You've been doing a lot of appearances. But that also means your crown's probably getting dirty. So I have some tips and tricks for cleaning your crowns. I was initially going to make this video just for national royalty, but I thought we have local prelim title holders, we have Star Search title holders, and we have state title holders right now. So why not make it for everyone? So this applies to any and all crowns. I've grabbed one of these from our office. As you can see, it's the national crown, but this one has never been opened. When we receive our crowns, we receive them in this plastic, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not, because it's very hard to see, but you can kind of see it shining. And this plastic creates an airtight seal around the crown, and it prevents the air from getting to the metal. When there's air getting to the metal of these crowns, it can cause them to oxidize, which is where you're seeing them tarnish. Okay? So, if you have a tarnished crown, there's a couple of things that you can do. My favorite thing to do is take silver cleaning cloths. You can get them at just about any store, really. And the silver cleaning cloths are made for these types of materials. All you do is run the crown under water, use the rag that they give you, kind of scrub at your crown, just on the back side, not the rhinestone side. And it'll take that tarnish off, and it works really, really well. I've done it to all of my crowns, and I do it about once a year to keep them nice and shiny so they don't kind of turn brownish, greenish, like really funky colors. So that will help keep your crown looking new. And you can do it as many times as you want. It's not going to hurt your crown. Just make sure you dry it after you're done because it will be kind of wet. With your rhinestones, and a lot of times you'll see people who have very dull rhinestones. And you can always tell when girls are giving up their titles to the girls who get their new crowns. You can really tell the difference in them because the other ones have had them for a year and have been working really hard wearing their crowns. So to keep your rhinestones from dulling so much, one tip we have for you is don't put hairspray on your crown. A lot of times people will fix their hair and then they get their crown settled and it's all secure and it looks good and they do one final hairspray blast. That's not good on your crowns. It causes a nasty film to develop over top of the rhinestones and it dulls them really bad. If your crown is already dull because of this, you can do a couple of things. Toothpaste works very, very well. You want a white toothpaste. You don't want anything with any color in them. And you just scrub the rhinestones with a toothbrush like anything else. You can also use a jewelry cleaner to clean the rhinestones, and that'll help clear up the film as well and make sure your rhinestones are shining. So that's one thing you can do with them. When you're not wearing your crown, it needs to be in a box. I know everyone wants to look at their crowns because they're nice and big and pretty and shiny, and I like to look at my crowns too. But when you're wearing a crown constantly because you're a current title holder, it's already being exposed to a lot of elements outside, and that's going to cause it to tarnish much, much faster. So get a box. Doesn't matter what kind. We have a hat box that we have for some of our bigger crowns. The national queens received a box when they won their titles, and then the state and the local and Star Search title holders, their crowns will fit in a caboodle box. So there's a lot of options for you out there. You always want to have your crown in a box. This also keeps it from getting broken from anyone maybe stepping on it or sitting on it on accident because they're not paying attention much. But another thing you can do, not only putting it in the box, is to put cotton around it, and that keeps air from getting to it and makes it harder for the crown to oxidize. You can also take maybe saran wrap or just plastic and put around it, kind of like this crown has here, and that'll also keep air from getting to it too much. So I hope these tips and tricks helped you a little bit with keeping your crown nice and shiny.